Hello all, my name is Brielle Barnhart, and that's me. So the career that I chose to focus on is design thinking consultant. For those of you that don't know what design thinking is a critical thinking or problem solving process that has recently introduced to BYU Idaho. Stanford, we take a lot of stuff from Stanford, and they've actually used design thinking quite a bit and have their own design thinking program. And a lot of businesses, well, not a lot, but some businesses are starting up using design thinking, and it's really great in business. So yeah, design thinking is really useful for businesses that want to create better relationships either between employer and employee or between business and consumers. To create products that are going to be useful for consumers. Businesses might hire a design thinking consultant to get ahead of competing businesses or attempt to not waste resources on projects that would be deemed as failures. Oftentimes, businesses will spend lots and lots of money on projects that they think are going to be really great ideas, but when they actually produce the item, whatever it is, they realize that it was a big waste of time. So design thinking consultants can keep them from having those failures by going through the design thinking process with them. The great thing about design thinking consultant is that design thinking is a critical thinking process, so it's something that can be taught. And so once you have a consultant come once, typically, if you learn the process and feel pretty good about it, then you can keep using it throughout the rest of your years in your business. So for my education, consultants don't necessarily need an education, they just need experience typically, something to make them accredited or make people want to hire them as consultants. Most consultants have bachelor degrees, however, in some field or another, and most consultants also have specialties. Some consultants also continue on with their master's degree to further their accreditation. In my education, I'm focusing on industrial organizational psychology and with a cluster in design thinking. Psychology will help me because I plan to begin my work in HR, and many industrial organizational psychologists are hired in HR. So I plan to create some more accreditation with work experience through HR, and hopefully work in ideally a forward-thinking business, but if not, that's not too big of a deal. I'd also like to work as a task manager or something along those lines to help start my accreditation as someone that could lead projects. Psychology will also help me learn more about human behavior and body language, which is really important in design thinking because you work with groups of people of all sorts of backgrounds, with all sorts of different jobs and different personality types, and sometimes it's a lot easier to work with a group when you actually know how to work around certain personality types, because there are so many different types of people, and often in groups, the big thing that doesn't work with design thinking, with problem solving or other ways of critical thinking, is we have extroverts and introverts, and oftentimes the extroverts give their ideas, and then the introverts just go with their ideas because they don't want to speak up. But design thinking allows for everyone to have a say, and really focuses on empathizing with what the real problem is. And so that's design thinking, and I think that covers everything that was necessary for this assignment. So thanks for watching.